emergency?
Hello, I'm a door supervisor. I've just been told a young lady's been stabbed.
One guy tried to stab me on the street and he stabbed me in the neck.
Random man's come up to him and he tried to cut his neck.
Okay, so
I can hear some siren. I've just been found out someone else has been stabbed now.
Come to us.
After a 90-minute stabbing spree in Birmingham city centre in September 2020, this is the moment armed police arrested Zephaniah McLeod. The 28-year-old who suffers from paranoid schizophrenia killed a 23-year-old and injured 7 other strangers. He previously pleaded guilty to manslaughter on the grounds of diminished responsibility, 4 counts of attempted murder and 3 counts of wounding. This week at his sentencing, the court heard how McLeod was released from prison into the community in April 2020 with no support or monitoring of his mental state. He fell into smoking weed and crack cocaine, exacerbating his issues. McLeod claims to have no memory of the incident, but his victims and their families are now haunted by theirs. Jacob Billington was only visiting Birmingham that night for a friend's birthday. Hours later, his mother had the knock at the door from police every parent dreads.
He was fun, cheeky, full of life, full of happiness. Things were going really well for Jacob. It was just unthinkable. I think if anyone's got kids here, it's like your worst nightmare, and it is as bad as you think.
Jacob's sister still struggles to imagine the rest of her life without her big brother.
There were just no words to kind of describe the kind of sadness that I felt. Like, sadness doesn't even do it justice.
Jacob's friend and bandmate Michael Callahan was left fighting for his life in a coma and spent over 6 months in hospital. He beat the odds to survive but has life-changing injuries.
The things that he absolutely loved to do, he loved to play football, he'd go for a run, he'd play tennis, he'd play all his music. There's a lot he can't do.
The family are concerned McLeod might still one day be let out.
All I want is for him to be off the streets because I don't think he can be ever trusted again. My fear is that somebody will say in the future that, oh, he's well now. And I don't think, he's not answered any questions, he's not talked about it, we don't know anything about why he did what he did.
The biggest lingering question for authorities now is why, when McLeod told a court in 2017 he regularly heard voices telling him to kill people, multiple agencies failed to protect the public from him on his release. Vincent McAviney, 5 News.